I can't resist Dutch pink and Italian blue. He's there waiting for you. My will has disappeared, and our confusion is oh so clear. I can't resist. Stand just collapsed. It won't do to dream of caramel, to think of cinnamon and long for you. It won't do to stir a deep desire, to fan a hidden fire that can never burn true. I know your name, I know your skin, I know the way these things begin, but I don't know how I would live with myself, what I'd forgive of myself if you don't go. So goodbye, sweet appetite. No single bite could satisfy. I know your name, I know your skin, I know the way these things begin, but I don't know what I would live with myself, what I'd forgive of myself if you don't go. It won't do to dream of caramel, to think of cinnamon and long for you. It won't do to stir a deep desire, to fan a hidden fire that can never burn true. I know your name, I know your skin, I know the way these things begin, but I don't know how I would live with myself, what I'd forgive of myself if you don't go. If you don't go. If you don't go. black coffee. Love's a hand-me-down brew. I'll never know a Sunday in this weekday room. I'm talking to the shadows, 1 o'clock till 4, and oh, how slow the moments go when all I do is pour black coffee. Since the blues caught my eye, I'm hanging out on Monday, these Sunday dreams till dry. Now mama's born to go a-loving, and a woman's born to weep and fret, to stay at home and set her oven and drown her best regrets in coffee and cigarettes. Oh, I'm moaning all the morning, moaning all the night, and in between it's nicotine and not much heart to fight. Black coffee, feeling low as the ground. It's driving me crazy, this waiting for my baby to maybe come back around. Play the guitar, play it again, my Johnny. Maybe a croon, but you can be kind, I know. There was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar. My Johnny Guitar. But if you stay, but if you go, I love you. What if you're cold, but you're so warm inside? There's never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar.
Class of 2019, hello and welcome to your graduation. I am Rich Westlake and I have been the Vice President of Welfare and Community for 2018-19. The Solent community is delighted to be joined by your friends and family. Graduates, for many of you, this is the end of one journey and you're now sat in the departures lounge waiting for your connecting flight. This is the start of a new journey. For some, this journey is well planned with a defined itinerary. You'll have found that next step, be that a postgrad qualification you'll start in the coming months, the job you've always wanted, or a graduate programme you can't wait to start. Others may know exactly what they're doing, and that's enjoying the summer, and after finishing long, challenging and rewarding courses, I'm sure our guests will not begrudge you enjoying the weather and relaxing. For others, you won't have any clue or plan of what you want to do, and that's okay. Plans are of little importance. Planning, however, is essential. Take the time to consider your next move. Take the time to do yourself justice. With hindsight, I would not have taken my first graduate job when I graduated from my BA. I didn't have a clue. It was only a year later, having had to work numerous jobs, that I knew I wanted to start a master's. So I did, and it's now 2 years later. I've worked several more jobs and gained a lot more life education, and now I think I know what I want to do. I still haven't finished that master's though. What I'm trying to say is that you learn more from your defeats than you do from your victories. The 6 months I spent working in a corporate environment, working on things I didn't enjoy, doing processes I didn't enjoy, seemed like a waste at the time, but I'd be worse off now if I hadn't done that. Life is not a straight line, it's a squiggle. There will be upsets and roadblocks. Embrace that. Do yourself the greatest favour you can imagine and commit to the journey and not the outcome. It will be more fun, and I can assure you of that. Make your aims happiness and fulfilment. There's no price that you can put on those two things. And remember that if you have your health, you are capable of anything. Remember that life will throw you curveballs. Also remember that mistakes are not what defines you. It's how you respond to them that does. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. You got here through hard work, determination, and dedication. That was not a mistake, it was a choice. When you leave the Guildhall today, aboard the plane to a new destination, make the choice to carry on learning, to make mistakes. You're not going to get very far in life based on what you already know. You're going to advance in life by what you're going to learn after you leave here. There's a reason that we have 2 ears, 2 eyes, and just 1 mouth. It's so you can listen and watch twice as much as you can talk. I'll leave you with a shocking revelation. I have been known to be wrong, sometimes. There's no one way of doing things. You know how when you unscrew something, it's righty-tighty, lefty-loosey? Well, if you just get a hammer and hit it really hard, whatever it is, I guarantee you, it will open. That's called the Brummie screwdriver method. The only piece of advice that really matters is to stay true to yourself. Enjoy your ceremony.
Attention graduates. Graduates stand please. Graduates sit down please. Everyone, Mexican wave please. Right, now that we've got that out of our system, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduating class of 2019. All your hard work, the long hours of studying, the early morning lectures, the late night cramming, the pre-exam nerves, the last minute deadline dashes. It's all paid off, and here you are, surrounded by the people who've shared your triumphs and challenges, ready to step out into the big wide world. But this isn't the end. This is just the beginning. You're joining a global community of over 60,000 Solent alumni, with connections all across the world in every industry. We'll still be here for you with advice, support, and a whole bunch of alumni benefits. So keep in touch, share your successes, stay Solent for life, and as you graduate, remember, we're immensely proud of you. Graduation countdown, any minute now. But first, some important info. Phones, tablets, and other gadgets, please switch them to silent, or be judged for your terrible choice of ringtone. There aren't any fire drills planned. If an alarm does go off, keep calm. The staff will help show you to the nearest exit. Head out to the evacuation point in Guildhall Square. We'll let you know when it's safe to come back in. If you start feeling ill during the ceremony, get to reception and let the staff know. We'll offer a first aider if you need one, and sympathy if you don't. On to the more important stuff. Graduation etiquette. This is a formal ceremony, and there are certain ways that we need to do things. But that doesn't mean don't have fun. Celebrate your friends' achievements. Clap, smile, and cheer. We'll get it all on camera, and we're live streaming today's ceremony so that family and friends from around the world can tune in. So what happens next? When this film finishes, stay in your seats. There may be a pause before the opening music starts. When you hear the music, it's time. Get on your feet, your ceremony is beginning. Please stand while the procession makes its way to the stage. Once the chair of the ceremony declares the ceremony open, you can sit back down as the stage party sort themselves out. After the opening speech, everyone graduating will be directed to the stairs on the right of the stage. Give your seating card to the staff at the lectern and wait while they announce you. Then walk across the stage, shake hands with the chair, and leave the stage on the left. Return to your seat by walking around the back and up the aisle. That's it. Relax. When everyone has been across the stage, your director of school will invite all graduates and diplomats to stand. The chair of the ceremony will then admit you to your degrees. This is when you finally become graduates, diplomats, and alumni. Trust us, you'll feel the difference. Then, sit back down again, but don't get comfortable. When the music starts up again, that's the end of the ceremony. Stand up, stay up, while the procession from the stage makes their way out. Then it's your turn, graduates. Our ushers will pair you up and move you into a nice, tidy, photographer-friendly line. Stay in line, please, and smile for the cameras. And keep moving. Don't stop in the doorway. There's a lot of people behind you. Instead, head to the marquee on Guildhall Square. We're having a celebratory reception for you and your guests. Guests. Once the students have left Guildhall, it's your turn. Make your escape and join them in the square for hugs, pictures, and celebration. Now, take your seats if you aren't already in them. Here we go. The music and your ceremony is about to start. Good luck, everyone, and best of luck in your careers.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, by the authority vested in me as Vice-Chancellor of the University, I declare this graduation ceremony open.
Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduands. As Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I extend a warm welcome to you to this wonderful graduation ceremony, which is a worthy celebration of considerable achievement after several years of commitment and hard work. It is perhaps an overused phrase, but we live in increasingly uncertain times. Politically, environmentally, economically and socially, the challenges are considerable. This can be daunting, but this ceremony and the achievements of these people in front of me is reassuring, and it provides a reason for optimism for all of us. Remember the quote in our Andrews reception from Nelson Mandela: "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." As a consequence, today is undoubtedly a celebration, and one where you should rightfully take pleasure in the progress you have made. Who is going to solve the challenges I mentioned earlier? We can't always look to other people. We all need to be a part of the solution, and others will look to you as graduates to at least contribute and very often take a lead. I encourage you to think of yourselves as the leaders of tomorrow. Pursue your ambitions with energy and enthusiasm, and don't settle for second best. It won't always work out, and how you handle the disappointment will be as important as how you handle the success. You will consider yourselves to be unlucky at times, and of course you will inevitably be so. But as the famous golfer Gary Player once said, "The harder I work, the luckier I get." If it gets tough, don't give up. The personal characteristics that have brought you to this graduation, energy, tenacity, commitment, and an open mind, will serve you well in the future. Be ambitious. Don't settle for second best, and certainly don't see yourselves as any less worthy or less valuable than anyone else. As Barack Obama said to the female class of Bernard College in the US, "Don't just get involved, fight for your seat at the table. Better yet, fight for a seat at the head of that table." You can be sure you are well prepared for that challenge. You graduate today from a successful school in an increasingly successful university. Solent has again risen in all major university league tables. We are now over 40 places higher than we were in 2015. And we have achieved our highest ever scores for employability, student satisfaction, and achievement. You have made that happen, along with the support of the dedicated and professional staff who proudly share your success today. We've also continued to develop our campus, nearing the completion of £100 million worth of investment in new facilities. This year, the chief nurse opened our nursing simulator ward, and we have completed our magnificent indoor sports complex and the biggest open access maritime simulator centre in Europe. Many a visitor has left impressed, if a little nauseous, after experiencing the bridge of a tanker in a simulated Force 9 gale off Land's End. We are increasingly influential both nationally and internationally, and I encourage you to go out and proudly espouse the beliefs of universities, the benefits of degree education, and in particular, the benefits of this, your university. In the words of our head of sports programmes, Matt Bishop, remember, we are Solent. Solent is very much an anchor university, a university for the city and our community. And like other modern universities, it transforms lives and ensures the highly skilled workforce of tomorrow. Think of the social workers, the nurses, the teachers, professions we will almost all engage with at some time in our life. And they come from universities, in particular, our kind of university. In our case, add in creative and cultural industries, maritime, sport, law, and right across the spectrum of business, and you have an example of the significance of Solent University. Now, I haven't time to specify all that we do, but I do want to focus on some recent successes in the School of Sport, Health and Social Sciences. Today, we proudly congratulate our first ever cohort of nursing associate graduates who have completed a 2-year work-based programme. The nursing associate role was only created in 2017 in a bid to close the gap between healthcare assistants and registered nurses. This is a brand new regulated role, a new member of the nursing family who are trained to work with people of all ages in a range of settings to deliver high-quality care while supporting nurses and other multidisciplinary teams. We especially recognise the fantastic energy from our newly qualified nursing associates whose studies have had a positive effect on patient care. Eileen O'Shea won an award for her poster on the use of patient safety rails. Vanna Tejpal's work on improving oral hygiene in elderly care homes has been commended. Jessica Leng implemented a pocket guide for nutritional screening. Laura Bright's project enhanced patient safety by reducing the likelihood of sepsis. Deirdre Sutton's work looked at fall prevention. And Faisal Ilay's project focused on people with spinal injuries. These are only a few examples that highlight the dedication and commitment that this group of students have shown. Finally, Molly Border represented us at Westminster, celebrating the end of the pilot programme. Not only are they our national pioneers, they have also been excellent ambassadors for their employers and for Solent University. We are also celebrating our first cohort of sport and exercise therapy degree students graduating today. This course has proven so successful over the 3 years that it's been running. The first year intake has more than doubled. In fact, to accommodate this rapid growth, this summer we're building an additional therapy suite which will ensure students have enough space to undertake statutory clinical hours. And space is of significant importance for us at Solent. I've already mentioned the opening of the new sports complex and the recent launch of our new nursing ward simulator. Our students, especially in the School of Sport, Health and Social Science, benefit from absolutely first-class facilities. The school's commitment to real-world learning is recently highlighted by the inclusion in a report commissioned by the Physiological Society and Guild HE entitled Sport and Exercise Science Education, Impact on the UK Economy. The collaborative project between the school and Swindon Town Football Club was featured in the report as an example of how to set up successful partnerships with industry. The report was officially launched at the Houses of Parliament in May this year. The school has also had a strong performance with research. Augusto Rosario, Yasmin Pledger in applied sports science, and Georgina Waller, sport and exercise therapy, all presented their undergraduate dissertations to the British Conference of Undergraduate Research. There are also continued publications of student research projects in academic peer-reviewed journal articles. Once again, the 2019 Social Work Research Conference was an outstanding success, with the keynote given by the Chief Social Worker for England and leading community figures. Level 6 students were able to showcase their research interests and discuss these with over 150 conference delegates from across the South Coast. This annual event informs practice and highlights the important work social workers undertake. Through volunteering and practice opportunities, the social work students have been able to impact upon the lives and experiences of the people of Southampton and surrounding areas. They've been influential in the development of new projects for people from the Polish community. They've run community events to encourage well-being, and they have been recognised for their contributions of great practice with early interventions for people experiencing psychosis. A final year student received an award from the NHS for her outstanding contribution to professional excellence. Finally, our graduate social workers continue to achieve high success in their career pathway. In the first year of practice, a 2018 graduate, Tiffany Ridd, has been shortlisted for a UK National Award and has also received the Alumni Award from Solent this year in recognition of her dedication and hard work. The work I've just listed and the awards we recognise today have been achieved through hard work, dedication and some sacrifice. This adds to the satisfaction felt today. You will recognise that you have achieved proportionally to the effort you have put in. And I encourage you again to take on the future with similar determination and effort. You will only get out of something what you put into it. So as you become graduates of the university, I extend my warmest congratulations. You will go on to contribute enormously in a wide range of occupations, and I'm confident that you will bring not only social and economic benefits to yourself, but also to the communities of which you become members. I know that you will have learned a great deal in your time at Solent about your chosen fields of study. You've been taught by a dedicated group of academic staff, many of whom are international leaders in their field, and all of whom devote their professional lives to teaching, learning, and the development of students. You've also been supported by many highly dedicated professional staff, and while they don't teach, they've provided the service and infrastructure that have made your success at university possible. I would like to thank them on your behalf. We are very proud of you as students at the university, and we continue to be proud of you as you make your way in the world. Whatever you do next, and wherever you find yourselves, you are all our ambassadors. I hope you keep in touch and at some stage return to this, your university. For now, I want to finish with a quote relevant to a university maritime city. Life is like the ocean. Waves will try to knock you down and push you back where you started. But once you fight through them, the entire ocean is yours. Very well done, and good luck for a happy and successful future. Thank you.
Vice-chancellor, as the head of Health and Exercise Sciences within the School of Sport, Health and Social Sciences, I'm pleased to present some of our successful students. Vice-chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the Foundation Degree in Science in Health and Social Care Practice, Administration and Management. Angeline Shabina Jackson. Vice-chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the Foundation Degree in Science in Health and Social Care Practice, Allied Health. Donna Bullpit. Rosanna Carr. Sarah McIntyre. Jeanette Myers. Megan Rolfe. Vice-chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the Foundation Degree in Science in Health and Social Care Practice, Healthcare Science. George William Baker. Andrew William Elric.
Kaylee Maria Gittos. Nicola Panta. Andrea Peacock. Davina Marie Price. Vice-chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the Foundation Degree in Science in Health and Social Care Practice, Nursing. Michelle Amos. Charlotte Ballard. Caroline Barnard. Hannah Barnes. Molly Borden. Charlotte Beck. Michelle Bilcock. Caitlin Bray. Laura Jane Bright. Kirsty Bruton. Sophie Bruty. Emily Bullicher. Grace Burden. Samantha Butterfield. Courtney Christie. Jocelyn Courtney Cronin. Rebecca Curnow. Teresa Davis Elvin. Karenna Davis Young. Hayley Deacon. Joanne DeLucci. Debbie Dalton. Jonathan Domingo. Sarah Jessie Etheridge. Cindy Foster. Caitlin Louise Frampton. Hannah Frampton. Sarah Jane Gritt. Christopher Hall. Kirsty Hannock. Georgina Harrison. Chantel Hull. Rebecca Shea Horsley. Lauren Hoskins. Faisal Ilay. Janjira Izarfong. Sarah Kerrans. Zoe Lane. Davina Grazia Lasco. Jessica Leng. Norma Lewis. Bindu Lewis. Nicola Dawn Lowther. Aston Marsh. Hannah Martin. Simon Mewett. Emily Moulsdale. Angela Murphy. Hira Nabi. Eileen O'Shea. Kerry Louise Oakley. Emma Jane Penny. Charlotte Pike. Bama Ramlal. Lauren Rogers. Kinga Rusevitz-Piotrowska. Tammy Sargent. Christina Shallow. Lisa Joanne Smales. Mandy Louise Smith. Ashley Spicagna. Cedra Sumra. Deirdre Sutton. Elizabeth Julie Sykes. Donna Thatcher. Julie Towers. Zymina Vozinovich. Joanne Christine Wheeler. Roxanne Lee Wilding. Chanel Williams. Kathy Witt. Anna Visoka. Vice-chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Applied Sports Science. Tom Brown. Ashley Thomas Buckman. Oliver Collins. Oliver DeGleish. Thomas Henry Dickinson. Thomas Dummer. Jessica Ellis. De Niro Eugenia Cueva. Bethany Folland. Connor Goddard. Jamal Grant. Cameron Green. Andrew Paul Hardiman. This graduate has also been awarded the Cranley Prize for Physiology of Exercise. Benjamin Harwood. Bryce Hansom. Jay Howlett. Matthew Hubbard. Matthew Hull. Ryan Kimber. Isaiah Listy. Luke Lorimer. Camille Horace Malski. Rebecca Jane Moore. Coral Jade Oakley. Theo Orchard Clark. Thomas Kenneth Owen. Scott Carson Peacock. Yasmin Sarah Pledger. Howell Rodden. Augusto Rosario. Jordan Nicholas Rose. Aitan Sarasoy. Kelly J. Sim. Callum James Smead. Lyndon Stewart. Joshua Taphouse. Charalampos Vougidis. Jed Zola Weber. Vice-chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Arts with honours in Fitness Management and Personal Training. Ramon Bradshaw Edwards. Harley Edwards. Tariq El Hoss. Raquel Forbes Welsh. Alexander Christopher Jones. Jake Law. Alexander Michael McFarlane. Catherine Negus. Sam Pick. Sami Sharma. Jerome Tyrrell. Michael Webb Wood. Florian Zamfir. Vice-chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Fitness and Personal Training, Oliver Bashforth. Alison Batchelor. Samuel Owen Chapman. Aidan Close. Edward Alexander Ritchie Coles. Jodie Marie Damon. Gemma Dunleavy. Reese Oliver Hayes. Eleanor Hull. Brandon Aaron Lee Jones. Ivo Lipovsky. Patrick Novinsky. Daniel Pope. Connor Sturrock. River Sutherland. Hannah Elizabeth Tipping. Charlie Jason Watson. Chloe Wilson. Vice-chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Psychology. Elizabeth Atkinson. Charalambia Christudia. Megan Marie Dawson. Rebecca Doherty. Grace Downing. Daniel Eastham. Irwa Imad. Lauren Rebecca Ferguson-Jones. Jamie Figueras. Alexander Furman. Lauren Gallagher. Ellie Graham. Ethne Mary Fuller Hackett. Bryony Harden. Kiara McGarry. Layla Nazar-Zadeh. Marcus Egham Orbeck. Chelsea Pack. Tiffany Louise Randall. Jarell Smith. Bethany Sparrow. Jessica Thomas. Leah Thomas. Dylan Tucknott. Vice-chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Psychology Counselling. Emma Rose, This graduate has also been awarded the BPS Undergraduate Award. Emma Rose Black. This graduate has also been awarded the Tony Gale Memorial Prize for the Best Dissertation. Amy Bowers. Max Everett. Cynthia Garukska. Mariam Bibi Karim. Amy Ella Benyan Kizildagli. Aaliyah Maguire. Millie Miles. Karina Smith. Phoebe Steer. Vice-chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Psychology, Criminal Behaviour. James Burgess. Ryan Comerford. Molly Crosby. Philippa Alexandra Grillo Perez. Catherine Grime. Megan Hall. Hannah Kate Lord. Lauren Melling. Maria Osheka. Megan Dorothy Pope. Phoebe Jane Tunstall. Erin May Whitlock. Vice-chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Psychology Education. Shona Howard. Emma Westmore. Vice-chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Social Studies, Policy and Welfare. Nyradzo Albertina Mukwacha. Alice Palm. Gina Palmer. Shamiso Samasuwo. Vice-chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Social Work. Selina Addo. Laura Allen. Celeste Amy Bader. Sherry Marie Baker. Memory Macomborero Zinyama Bookham. Georgina Burfoot. Azmina Chowdhury. Dion Clark. Roisin Coughlin. Eva Thurza Collum. Louise Corpse. Demi Jo Dawson. Evelyn Thokozile Dimakude. This graduate has also been awarded the Leslie Cousins Memorial Prize. Paula Garbowska. Gemma Louise Gilliam. Louise Farada Ellen Gregory. Beth Hewitt. Martine Carly Gunter. Kirsty Louise Holloway. Alice Georgina Jordan. Jane Elizabeth Judd. Afsana Kanom. Alicia Kozadoy. Wendy Marie Mansell. Regis Makura. Tinashe Mutsare. Nikita Sky O'Sullivan. Noza Akeo. Vanessa Catherine Jane Page. Kirsty Penny. Charlotte Alice Porter. Lucy Ann Richards. Tia Louise Richardson. Olivia Rogers. Lauren Sharp. Nicole Marlene Smethurst. Magdalena Anna Trebovitz. Paige Heather Tweedy. Lucy Louise White. Vice-chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Sport Coaching. Bucha Buba. Connor Campbell. Elliot James Dodds. James Edmonds. Jake Gower. Ben Hunter. Sean Joshua Lofting. Liam MacDonald. Jamie Piper. Owen Stubbs. Kieran James Trimmer. Christopher Woodgate. Vice-chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Sport and Exercise Therapy. Amy Britton. Tara Amy Goldingay. Camille Hammond. Connor Huntley. Kelly McCall. Delinum Olympio. Renee Apong. Abigail Marie Ross. Ramon Salami Rashid. Carol Skogin. Imogen Still. George William Norkett Stone. Anna Thompson. Jack Underwood. Jordan Vaza. Georgina Waller. Vice-chancellor, may I present postgraduates who have been awarded the degree of Master of Science in Athletic Development and Peak Performance. Samuel Bass Cooper. John James Edwards. Joshua Farrow. Bradley James Fletcher. Chris Morphew. Jim Orvis. Vice-chancellor, may I present James Wright, who has been awarded the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in recognition of a programme of work entitled Calculating Critical Power and the Finite Work Capacity from a Single All-Out Cycling Test. James Wright. Vice-chancellor, this concludes my presentation from the School of Sport, Health and Social Sciences.
Stand up, please.
Okay. By the authority vested in me as Vice-Chancellor of the University, I admit you to your degrees, diplomas and certificates. Very well done.
Would graduates and diplomats please be seated?
Vice-Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduates. Tiffany Ridd for the award Alumni of the Year. Tiffany Ridd was a student on the BA Honours Social Work Programme at Solent University from 2014 to 2017. As a young person, Tiffany's life circumstances, amongst others being a young carer, led her to become involved with the Prince's Trust. The significant impact this had led to Tiffany's decision to become a social worker. She enrolled on the social work program and became a volunteer at the Prince's Trust to help other young people. During Tiffany's second year, she was awarded the Regional Young Person of the Year award by the Prince's Trust and was shortlisted as a finalist for the National Young Person of the Year award. She was also invited to attend the garden party at Buckingham Palace. During her time at Solent University, besides her studies, she was a student representative for 3 years. Following graduation, Tiffany was employed as a newly qualified social worker at Norfolk County Council on the Assessed and Supported Year in Employment program. This is a national program overseen by Skills for Care for newly qualified social workers, and in 2018, Tiffany was nominated and shortlisted as a national finalist for the newly qualified Social Worker of the Year award. Tiffany has indeed shown that she is an excellent ambassador both for the BA Honours Social Work Programme and Solent University, and is a worthy winner of the Solent Alumni Award. Congratulations.
Vice-chancellor, Deputy Vice-chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. David and Janet Pointer for the award of Honorary Fellow. There are few times in life when you meet someone that's prepared to give so generously and to support others in all walks of life and to share with those less fortunate or who face adversity. Well, in 2013, I met David and Jan, and today we're over the moon to be able to thank them with this award. So a short story to start with. In 2013, I arranged a rugby match at Test Park to mark the occasion of the installation of our new floodlights. A match was played between Solent University and a mixture of local club players, including Southampton, Romsey Trojans. In the run-up to this game, there was a small amount of media attention, and I received a tweet from the Wooden Spoon charity asking if we'd like to use a set of their rugby shirts in exchange for a small donation from the raffle on the night. I'd not heard of the Wooden Spoon, but looking into them, they were a national children's charity that used rugby as a tool to generate funds to support disadvantaged people. It all seemed like a great idea, and I duly accepted, and the shirts arrived on the day. I was emailed to say that one of the head fundraisers for the charity who live locally would attend on a wet and windy evening at Test Park in November, and Sarah Webb attended the evening on behalf of the charity. Unknown to me at the time, this meeting and introduction would lead to the last 6 years of continued partnerships, and I'm pleased to say that Sarah, now the CEO of the Wooden Spoon charity, is here today. Other than the weather, the match went off well, and Sarah and I chatted and agreed we should probably meet in the future and see how the university and the charity could possibly collaborate more, in particular around our wheelchair rugby club that we'd only just launched back on the back of London 2012. The sport and the ethos of the club and the charity seemed to fit perfectly. When Sarah and I met up again, she made an introduction to David and Jan, so let me break the story for a short moment and introduce to you the amazing Pointers. David attended Solent University in the mid-70s, and he completed an HNC in physics. He then went on to complete PhD in laser physics up the road at Southampton University. And on the back of this and his own invention and development in the fibre optic field, he founded the company Point Source in 1991. The business was geared around fibre optic technology, and his development of cables would later enable laser beams to be targeted more precisely. These cables and his technology that David had developed are now used globally to create microchips and used in keyhole surgery, amongst many other things. David grew the company profitability to a world market-leading position with 95% export sales, with a very strong brand and reputation in engineering excellence. David sold the company in 2008 to a large global organisation and set about keeping himself busy and developing private equity interests in a diverse range of early-stage companies providing both capital and management expertise and support. It was at this stage that he and his wife, Jan, set up the Pointer Family Trust, a charity which has now been running for over 10 years. Since the inception of their charitable trust, David and Jan have supported a vast number of charities and organisations, which have included Saints Foundation, Jubilee Trust, and the Wooden Spoon Charity, to name but a few. And this is where we link back to my original story and how David and Jan have become a huge support of our university's wheelchair rugby club. After a meeting and introducing them both to the club and the committee and showing them the impact the club was having on so many individuals who face adversity in their lives in the Southampton area, it wasn't long until they made an offer of funding support for a 4-year term, something that would ensure the sustainability of our great club. And this funding has been given the club a lifeline, would be an understatement. On a day-to-day basis, we see the impact and difference their support has given our club and the community we engage with. With the money, we've been able to branch out and run taster sessions in wheelchair rugby within the community, help promote the sport and the club to a wider community. It's allowed us to support our coaching team as well as our support staff. It also gives us a lot of help to enter and compete the national leagues within Great Britain Wheelchair Rugby, where we have 2 teams nationally. I'm extremely proud also to be an alumni of this institution. I should probably point out that Sarah is also an alumni of this institution. In the 23 years that I've been associated with this great place, I can honestly say this partnership and link has been one of the most successful and enjoyable to work on. And in Sarah, David and Jan, I've met 3 of the nicest people and genuine individuals that you could ever meet. David and Jan's support and generosity towards our university and our wheelchair rugby club knows no bounds, and I very much look forward to working with them in the future. So, on behalf of all the club members and from me personally, I'd like to thank them both for what they have done and for being inspirational people that they are. I hope they know that they have genuinely changed lives. So in conclusion, I therefore conclude this citation by asking for the conferment of the Award of Honorary Fellow on David and Janet Pointer.
By the authority vested in me as Vice-chancellor of the university, I admit you to the award Honorary Fellow.
Vice-chancellor, Deputy Vice-chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen and graduates. Luke Carlson for the award of the Honorary degree of Doctor of Sciences. Luke Carlson is the CEO and founder of a chain of personal strength training studios called Discover Strength, based in Minnesota in the United States. But I should clarify, this is not your average personal strength training studio, and the personal trainers themselves are far from average. Apart from the attire of a shirt and tie, smart trousers and shoes, yes, personal trainers wearing a shirt and tie, the studio and the staff dissociate from some of the mainstream media images of the fitness industry and instead embody everything that is virtuous about being an exercise professional, not just someone who works as a personal trainer. In the first presentation I ever heard from Luke, he talked about his own and the company's core values. the intrinsic motives and characteristics behind his business. In the case of Discover Strength, these mean that the people and the company embody evidence-based practice in a dedication similar to the medical profession and never deviate towards fitness fads or fashions. In addition, they embody and embrace a continued learning process and provide this in a package where the customer service is something more akin to that you would experience at the Ritz-Carlton. Whilst these attributes have helped grow Discover Strength to one of the most successful personal strength training studios in the USA, they have helped grow Luke personally into one of the most sought-after international conference speakers in the world. His resume serves only to support this interest. Luke's academic accreditations include a Bachelor of Sciences and Master of Sciences from University of Minnesota, and further studies include Executive Leadership, Strategy, and Innovation at the prestigious Stanford University. Luke has co-authored 2 books and multiple peer-reviewed scientific journal articles on the topic of strength training, and his industry accreditations include being an American College of Sports Medicine certified exercise physiologist and cancer exercise specialist. Luke has presented to audiences in a variety of industries across the globe. He's been a featured speaker at Philex in Australia, Thai Spo in Taiwan, China Fit, the annual URSA convention for 7 years in succession, the URSA European Congress, the annual conference of the European College of Sports Science, Mind Body Bold, and the URSA Institute for Health Club Executives. But with all of this in mind, we might ask as to the connection between Luke Carlson and Solent University. Luke has been aligned with our university, specifically the Health and Exercise Sciences program within the School of Sport, Health and Social Sciences since 2012. In research collaboration, culminating in numerous peer-reviewed scientific publications and conference presentations, Luke has directly managed the logistics of data collection, both in recruitment and staffing, as these have been completed at one of his chain of strength training facilities. These research projects have served to develop our understanding of exercise science, specifically strength training in the lay population. This is something we should all be aware of, as this growing research is supporting not only greater longevity, but a better quality of life as a result of stronger muscles. In other research, he has supported undergraduate and graduate students from the School of Sport, Health and Social Sciences in their ambitions to complete both a successful research project and see it through to publication. It is no mean feat for an undergraduate student to publish a peer-reviewed article, and that Luke has supported our students in doing so is a credit to his commitment to both the exercise science community and future exercise practitioners. More than research, Luke has become a regular speaker in a final year flagship unit for our exercise science courses, where he deposits his limitless and unquestioned knowledge and experience upon our young exercise practitioners. This is something he does regularly for large professional organizations, for a considerable fee, no doubt, and yet he has never been paid for speaking to our students. In fact, so impressive is his knowledge that I personally, as a course leader, have spent considerable hours conversing with Luke about both our own course marketing materials, our own core values and unique selling points, as well as attaining his guidance as to novel and creative assessment methods and criteria aligned with an evolving fitness industry. Unquestionably, Luke has truly had a comprehensive impact on our health and exercise science courses, our graduating students, and further, to alumni of Solent University, where they have sought his advice for their own business ambitions. In recognition of his significant achievements to the health and exercise science industry, as well as Solent University, its students and alumni, I conclude this citation by asking for the conferment of the award of the Honorary degree of Doctor of Science upon Luke Carlson.
I can vividly remember being 20 years old, sitting in a classroom at the University of Minnesota in the US. The year was 2000. It was an exercise science class in my kinesiology undergraduate program, and I found myself thinking, I love learning about muscle fibers and motor units and the Krebs cycle. But in that moment, in my passion for learning, I realized in that very instant that the study of exercise science, everything we were studying over those 4 years, did not matter unless it trickled down and influenced how a human actually exercised. We weren't studying this stuff in a vacuum. It actually had to lead to exercise prescription. And in that moment at 20 years of age, I decided that I would spend the rest of my professional life committed to the purpose of bridging the gap between what the academic scientific community understood about exercise and what humans actually did when it came to exercise, because I realized there was a massive chasm there. In 2006, I founded the company Discover Strength with that very core purpose in mind, to lead the movement in evidence-based exercise. My relationship with Solent University started in 2012 when I invited Dr. James Fisher to come and present as a keynote speaker at a conference that we host in the US every year. And I am so incredibly proud of my association with Solent University, because Solent is the very embodiment of that core purpose, leading the movement in evidence-based exercise. I'm enthusiastic about the relationship with Solent for 3 reasons. Number one, Solent takes an applied approach to the exercise professional. I've always been passionate about exercise, and I thought, instead of being a lawyer, instead of being a physician, can't I just take my passion for exercise, and instead of having exercise serve as a job, can it truly be my profession? And I think Solent is leading the way in looking at the role of the exercise professional truly as that of a professional. The second reason I'm so excited about my relationship with Solent is that Solent is on the cutting edge of the most important applied research being conducted in the exercise science community at large, and specifically in the small area of resistance exercise where I spend all of my time. The most important publications, the most important research being published is coming from Solent University. And then my third reason for being so excited about my involvement with Solent University is career development and preparation for a job beyond the study of exercise science or kinesiology. So the applied focus is what I've been so attracted to. Not are we just understanding the muscle fiber and the motor unit, but we're understanding how do we actually make a living of this. So it's an honor and a pleasure to be associated with Solent. Now, as I conclude here, I'd like to give 3 pieces of advice to the graduates that are present today. Firstly, congratulations. My advice to you going forward, number 1, is I want to challenge how you think about learning. There's so many cliches, many are important, about how we become a lifelong learner. I've always said that for a number of years in our graduate and undergraduate study, we pay to learn. Well, for the rest of our lives, frankly, we will get paid to learn. But I want to change how you think about learning. Howard Schultz, the longtime executive, the longtime leader of Starbucks, said, we've always been conditioned to think that if you're passionate about something, you'll go learn more about it. What Howard Schultz has found, and I've found in my own career, that relationship is actually inverted. The more you learn about a particular topic, the more your passion will increase. So as you start the journey, the commencement today, and you move forward, when your passion starts to wane for the work that you do, throw yourself into the process, the deep study of the work that you're doing, and I promise you, in all cases, your passion for the work that you do will grow. That's number 1. My second piece of advice is, as you move forward and you think about innovation, how do we remain relevant as a professional, as a leader of an organization, as a practitioner or a caregiver? The innovations that you're a part of must always be built around the customer. The brands of the future, the successful leaders of the future, the successful practitioners of the future will become more and more human. We innovate by looking at the customer, understanding the customer, putting the customer at the center of the work we do, the human being at the center of the work we do. And lastly, my advice to you is, as you move forward as a fitness practitioner, as a health and exercise science practitioner, don't just follow the trends, don't just follow the fads. Instead, put an evidence-based approach to your practice. Make that the cornerstone of what you do as a professional. Make that your calling card. Make that your hallmark. I want to say thank you so much to the faculty and the administration of Solent University. It is a privilege and an honor to be here with you today. Thank you so much.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I have the pleasant task of thanking you for your part in today's ceremony, of endorsing the Deputy Vice-Chancellor's best wishes to you, and then closing the proceedings. But I do just want to point out the talent that exists within the university. We processed in today to music generated and performed by our own staff and students, and I'd just like to thank Andy Harris, who's lecturer in charge this week, delivering Professor Pete Wilson's music, and the excellent students who performed, Emily Mongan and Angel Wolfback. I'm sure you'd agree, fantastic way to start our ceremony. Can we just show appreciation for them? Thank you also to everybody else who's been involved in today's ceremony. It's always a ceremony worth getting behind you if you possibly can, because you will experience some of the hardest handshakes of the week during the course of this particular ceremony. So thanks to all those strength conditioning and fitness students for that. And my ambition had always been to be a muscle physiologist myself, but obviously I couldn't hack it and I had to go into university management. Now there's a good reason why we've all got dressed up today. If the Chancellor was here, he would say that if you think we look strange up here, wait until you see yourself on the DVD later. But academic dress is a ritual, and it's one that goes back to the very first universities, when the first academics were often clerics or aspiring clergy, and excess in terms of dress was frowned upon. Gowns and hoods also had a very practical function, keeping individuals warm and protected from the weather. I'm sure that you have noticed this is not an issue at the moment, and my colleagues sitting up here on stage today will definitely confirm that. However, the ceremony, tradition, and formality are all important as we take time to mark your communal passing from the world of study to that of work and further participation in society. For us, it is a pleasure to see you gowned, and it is a fitting way to celebrate your achievements. I do, however, smile at the observation of Robert Orban, who said, "A graduation ceremony is an event where the ceremony speaker often tells thousands of students dressed in identical caps and gowns that individuality is the key to success." As the Deputy Vice-Chancellor said earlier, this is a special moment in everyone's lives, and one which I know will be remembered for many years to come. We hope you will recall your time at university with fondness and with pride, and that you carry with you the creativity and the energy for which this university is becoming so well known. The Royal Society of Arts describes the university as an angel of creativity in recognition of the enterprising and innovative way we do things. So all of us here today will leave the Guildhall with vivid memories of the last hour or so. It is a very important day for everybody. We will all have different thoughts and memories of what has happened here. The overriding image for me is of successful people looking back on a considerable achievement, but also looking forward to a successful and exciting future. But in the celebratory atmosphere of today's graduation, we shouldn't forget the hard work, perseverance, and in some cases, sacrifices that have put you all here today. Many of you will have achieved things that wouldn't have seemed possible when you started your studies. Many of you, as you went across the stage today, told me how tough it had been, managing often family commitments with study and with work as you made your way through your studies. And as the Deputy Vice-Chancellor said earlier, being a student today in higher education is challenging and by no means easy, and funding and other pressures are making student life more difficult in many different ways. But the good news is you have survived all this and you have flourished. In addition to academic achievement, you will have learned something about living and working with other people from very different backgrounds, about self-discipline, and from what I hear, also about partying. You can now enjoy your success, the success that your efforts and abilities have earned, and let me be one of the first to greet you again as graduates and diplomats. Very well done. There is another group of people that we should also celebrate today, and by that I mean your families and your friends, all of whom have played a vital part in your success. They have offered encouragement, support and love, and unstinting expenditure of time, effort and money. They have watched anxiously while you flew the nest, come to visit you in shared kitchens of unspeakable squalor, and tried to look happy as you turned up unannounced at weekends with container loads of dirty laundry. I can't tell you how much I can relate to that. My youngest son graduated yesterday, and I now no longer have children in the education system. I can start saving again. I think the least we can do, graduates and diplomats, is thank and salute our families and friends. Why not stand up, turn round to your families and friends and give them a big round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. On your behalf, I also want to thank the university staff for making all this happen and for their skills, support, and most especially for their excellent teaching, again, which I heard about as you came across the stage today. This is particularly true, one never forgets a good teacher. This is particularly true for students in higher education. And here on stage, and in this university in general, we have a group of teaching staff who are outstanding in their commitment, their care, and their dedication. They have played an important and memorable part in your lives and in building an excellent and growing reputation, as we've heard, for this Solent University. It only remains then for me to wish all those graduating today every possible success in the future, and to thank you all for being here to make this such a happy and memorable occasion. For those of you in particular who have travelled long distances to be here today, we do wish you a very safe journey home. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, by the authority vested in me as Vice-Chancellor of the University, I now declare this graduation ceremony closed.